Life is painful. I'm sure you know how it feels to be depressed, disappointed or betrayed. These feelings can break anyone, including you, but they don't have to. You are not your emotions, and so there are ways to be stronger than them. If you think about it, most of the negative feelings appear in your mind when something in life doesn't go as planned. They appear when things don't work in accordance to your will. So, when your emotions start ruining your life, the fix is pretty easy. You simply have to accept your current situation as it is, not as you want it to be. Life goes as it goes, not as you want it to go. And you have to accept it. Oftentimes you can't change the way life goes, but it doesn't mean that you should get sad because of it. You can't control what happens, but you can control how you react to what happens. Certain things in life happen, regardless if you want them to happen or not. It's obvious, and yet most people are incapable of understanding this truth. You don't have control over many things in life, but actually, is there anything wrong in it? Let's be honest, if there was one human being who had control over everything, he probably would ruin this world. Imagine if you were that person. All your dreams would be possible, achievable just by the snap of your fingers. In my opinion, first, such life would be incredibly boring. And second, this world wouldn't last a day. Only an all-knowing and perfect being would be capable of safely carrying the power of ruling the world. And no human is all-knowing and perfect. Great power comes with great responsibility. Uncle Ben from Spider-Man. So it's actually a good thing that life doesn't go as we want it to go. And what's the only logical thing to do in such situation? It's acceptance. We have to accept our lives. We have to accept both the sad and the happy moments in our existence, because both are needed if we want our life and the world to be balanced. As Stoics would say, that's how nature works. Almost nothing that happens to you is either good or bad. Your bad experiences often have good consequences, and your good experiences often have bad consequences. If only the good things were true, this world wouldn't exist, because what we, humans, see as bad often is needed for the world to work properly. For example, mosquitoes. We all hate mosquitoes, and we all would want them to go extinct. But guess what? They are needed in our ecosystem. If we, humans, had control over everything, we would choose only what's good in our eyes, and not what's good for the world objectively. We wouldn't be able to carry this world, but we are still blessed by the fact that we're allowed to live here. You don't have control over the world, and it's a good thing. But you still have control over your emotional state, and so, no matter what happens, you can accept it and not let it break your mood. We don't have the power to rule the nature of the world, but we have the power to rule our minds. Just keep calm and accept whatever happens. This is the only thing to do and the best thing to do if we want to live happy lives and keep the balance in this world. Whenever something in your life doesn't go as planned, you can say to yourself, it had to be this way. You can't control what's outside of your control. Wow, that was deep. And you can't control what happened in the past, but you still have control over your current emotional state. This is also why I am a Christian. I believe that God is the only one who is in control. In my opinion, he's the only one capable of ruling everything without ruining everything. Because, well, he's the only all-knowing and perfect being, and he created the world for us to live in. To all Christians watching this, whenever life gets tough, simply say to yourself, maybe this is what God wants, and so there has to be something good out of it in the future. Although Marcus Aurelius probably wasn't a Christian, here is a simple quote by him that is applicable for Christians, atheists, and even people of other religions. How powerful is a man? He's able to do all that God wishes to him. He's able to accept all that God sends upon him. But what if life gets really tough and it seems like there is no hope for the future? In this case, I think this video is for you. It's about strengthening yourself and getting ready for the storms in your life. Also, don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. It shows that you know how to truly appreciate someone else's work. Thanks. And also, thanks for your time. Growth is our duty. Bye.